1/2 ठीक है, एनीथिंग यू कैन से. Whatever you can see on the screen, please write it down and let me know when you are done. ठीक है. Done. Shall I start explaining? No, sir. 1 second. Okay, okay. ठीक है. तो चलिए. Now we are moving on to the particle nature of light. In particle nature of light, we say we will go into detail, obviously. So phenomena like interference and diffraction, ठीक है, which you will study in class 12th. This in class 12th double slit experiments, Young's double slit experiment, the wave nature of particles, ठीक है, which can be only explained by the wave nature of particles. So the light shows interference as well as diffraction. It also shows photoelectric effect and black body radiation. The photoelectric effect discovered by Einstein, he got Nobel Prize for it. We will discuss this in detail, and we have lots of numerical in this. We The theory is good, and the numerical part is very easy. The black body radiation, you will study this in physics. Okay. These types of nature, these type of phenomena can only be explained by the particle nature of light. Okay. Now, the how to study and how we will study the particle nature of light through quantum theory of light, or this was discovered by Planck's, so it is known as Planck's quantum theory. Okay. So what he observed, uh, that the black body is emitting radiation. Okay. uh, okay, in forms of bundle of energy, in forms of bundle of energy. What is bundle of energy here? It is known as क्या बोलते हैं उसको, photons. ठीक है, photon is a bundle of energy. ठीक है, photon is having is bundle of energy. It is traveling at a light of the speed of light, है ना? And each photon is having some energy, each photon having its frequency or wavelength. ठीक है, and we can count these photons. ठीक है, these are small bundles or packets of energy. ठीक है, known as quantum, known as quantum, quantum. ठीक है, but for light this is known as photon. ठीक है, तो light is made up of what? A small bundle of energy, small packets of energy known as photon. Understood? ठीक है, hopefully you have understood it. Now next point, each photon, this is very important point, each photon have energy. Have क्या लिख दिया? Have energy proportional to its frequency, meaning what? Each photon's energy can be written as is proportional to frequency. E is equal to, hello, hello, can you hear me? Okay, so each photon is have frequency, the energy is proportional to it. So proportionality is replaced by a constant known as h. Okay, and very popular constant where h is what? Planck's constant. Planck's constant. Nu can be replaced by c by lambda. So these both of the formulas are very important. Okay, E is equal to h nu and E is equal to hc by lambda. ठीक है, एक फोटोन के पास एक one photon has energy which is h nu or hc by lambda. ठीक है, so multiple photons, multiple photons, एनर्जी कितनी हो जाएगी भाई? If we have n photons, so energy will be what? E for n photons, n number of photons we have, it is will be equal to nhc by lambda. Have you understood this or not? Please tell me. If you have, please give a thumbs up or anything you wish. You can write in the chat box as well. बताइए. Jaslyn. Hmm, ठीक है. Right, right, right. I'm giving you a question. Done, Jovita. Solve this question if you have done writing. First one done. What the answer you are getting? Please let me know. Four point. ठीक है. Do the next question. 4.95 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. Uh, your answer is not correct. Your answer is correct, but not totally correct. Okay. Overall, your answer is wrong. But actually, let me solve it for you so that it would be, relieving for you. Chaliye. The question is saying energy of photon is this. You can check wherever you have done wrong. So energy is what? E is equal to hc by lambda. Okay. Hc by lambda. Lambda is given. H is also known. So h, you know what is h? I hope you know the value of h. है ना? I have written it as well. The value of c is also known to you. है ना? Which is 3 into 10 to the power of 8. Lambda is also given. Just put it into the formula and you will get the answer as the answer will be finally अच्छा अच्छा one thing I have forgot to mention hc by lambda तो हो गया ना to make the question easy what you should know uh, because you are doing this studying this NEET classes कहाँ गया I am writing it this side ठीक है यहाँ लिख रहा हूँ E is equal to hc by lambda ठीक है so hc is what constant h is constant also c is also constant 6.61 10 to the power minus 34 c is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 ठीक है so you get as 1240 I hope you know this बताइए जानती हैं आप 1240 upon lambda this directly you can use this and it is in electron volt what बताइए anything you want to say hello no sir understood चलिए so you can use अच्छा you don't know एक सेकंड कितना है आंसर तुम्हारा सर when I have another class now अच्छा अच्छा I will end the session don't worry ठीक है एक मिनट रुक जाओ just give me a second है ना so you will get your answer but one thing which you have to know the other thing also with this you have to convert joule and this well, that you should know that 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule ठीक है uh, so this thing also is learn it by heart ठीक है uh, the energy which will come in this one it will be in electron volt ठीक है so देखिए if you put this in formula energy is equal to 1240 upon 400 नैनोमीटर में 410 हो गया ठीक है so energy this will come in electron volt so when you will you know reduce this it will come as 3 electron volt ठीक है your answer was 4.95 जूल में आया था ना तो 18 ठीक है अराउंड सही है योर आंसर है ना now take the screenshot or write the question so we will meet in the next class with this question solve the question okay ठीक है
Hello, Iman and Riyaz. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, Bachu, both of you?
Walaikum salam, sir. Fine.
That's good. What about you, Iman?
ओवल जो शेप हाँ मतलब वो नहीं होती अंडे जो शेप होती है वैसा तो इसकी माँ का भी ऐसे ही है सो क्या करें बोल नहीं मतलब शेप होती है फेस शेप होती है
Iman, am I audible?
अट्रैक्टिव होता है उस हिसाब से तो कौन सी वो होती है वो पता नहीं कोई वो है सर्वे एक सर्वे के हिसाब से जितनी भी फेस शेप होती है ना हार्ट डायमंड स्क्वायर और ओवल ये सब उनमें सबसे ज्यादा अट्रैक्टिव फेस शेप ओवल ओवल फेस शेप होता है तो हाँ तो हमारा उनको सब कुछ सूट करता है बड़े झुमके छोटे लंबे बाल छोटे बाल बड़े कपड़े छोटे कपड़े सब लगाती है अभी एक तरह से गिर रहा है
Iman, please join the audio. Yes, let's wait for a moment actually. Iman is having a little bit issue. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. So, Riyaz, how's the preparation going on, Bache?
Yes, sir, it's going good.
Good. Chalo, बढ़िया है. I think so in the last class, we have completed the theoretical portion of image formation of the spherical lens, right? Areas, yes or no? So I've given the applications of the concave mirror and convex mirror. Hello, Riyaz, are you there?
Yes, sir. What? Sir, I
I
didn't
was
get.
saying, I was saying ki in the last class we have completed the theoretical portion of the image formation by the spherical mirrors, right?
Sir, I don't
I've
remember.
given the convex mirror and concave mirror applications and told you about the same that how the image is formed. I'll explain the image formation in this class with the scratch from the scratch basically, but I've given the idea that what is how does the image is formed. Do you remember?
Sir, I think I was absent, sir. I don't remember.
Acha, you were absent. ठीक है. The no issues, you can watch the recording. ठीक है, Riaz?
Yes, sir.
So recording will be available in your account. ठीक है. Let me ask whether Iman is joining or not. Riaz, I won't be able to switch on my video because I'm having a little bit like I'm not well today. So really sorry for that.
Yes, sir. Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Yeah, please do switch on your video, Riaz. let's start the class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this class, I'm going to tell you about how to. I think so. You were there in the last class because it seems like you were. Let me check just a second. Because as far as I know, the last class, check 10th P3.
Cara, tem um nome isso.
Oh, yes, you were there in that class. Chalo, ठीक है. Let's start the class. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
So in this class, I'm going to tell you how to form the basically ray diagrams of the different cases. Okay. So at infinity, so let's take the first case, that is your infinity case, Iman. Okay, Riyaz, basically. Okay. So let
Yes.
me raise this thing. Okay. So basically, whenever you have to draw the ray diagram, the mirror is taken and this you have to draw the points as well. Okay, you have to mark the points as well. That is pole, focus, and the center of curvature. So pole is basic, focus is the focal length is the basically focus is the point at which the line parallel passes through this point. Okay, when the line is parallel after this, after the reflection, the the line will pass through it. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
if you double the distance of focal length, you will get center of curvature. Okay, because they are double. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Now let's talk about the next case. Okay, so when so first case is when the object is infinity. Iman, are you there? Am I audible? Man, am I audible? Man, if you have mic issue, then no worries. You can just mute yourself and let me know through the chat. Okay, it seems like he's having network issue. Okay, so is this clear to you, Riyaz and Iman both? So
Yes.
okay, so when the light is happening, okay. So when the light ray, so when the object is at infinity, so the light ray comes parallel. Okay, Iman and Riyaz. So if you need to draw the ray diagram, we are always going to take the first ray. We need only two rays to draw the ray diagram. At least two rays are required. Okay, at least. So what we are going to do, so at least two rays are required. So we only take only two rays. Okay, we are not going to take extra rays for that. Okay, so we'll take only two rays. So in that two, among those two rays, first ray would be parallel to the principal axis and it will pass through the focus. Yes or no? Parallel right rays pass through the focus. Yes or no, everyone? Clear, Iman and Riyaz?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, second case as well. Just a second. Okay. Okay. Second case, similarly, obviously, object is at infinity. The second ray will also come parallel and it will reflect back at the focus, like here. Okay. So as you can see this thing, both of you, that the light ray is parallel and it is passing through the focus. So the object, the image is formed at where focus. This is the point of intersection of the light rays. I've told you that at least two light rays are required for the actual intersection for the real image. Right? Yes or no? Both of you clear or not?
Yes, sir.
But you do let me know fast, because actually if you take so much amount of time na, so this topic won't be covered in this class. Okay, I have to cover this topic in this class. Okay, Riyaz, Iman, clear?
Yes, sir.
Iman,
Yes,
are
sir.
you there?
Yeah.
Okay. But you please do switch on your camera. Right, I'm not well today, but you have to switch on your video.
So even me, I'm not well.
अच्छा, you are not well. चलो कोई बात नहीं. कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात
I'm
नहीं.
on next
Medicines ले
one.
लेना,
Sorry.
okay? No
Yeah.
worries, no worries. Don't be sorry. Just take your medicines on time. ठीक है?
Yeah, sure, sir.
So this is the first case. Now let's talk about the second case. Obviously, so now object is basically beyond C. The next case is when the object is beyond C. What does it mean? From the infinity, now the object has shifted towards basically pole. So the second case would be beyond C, right? The object would be beyond C. Okay. So in each case, object will basically move towards the pole. So what we will do? First ray will always be parallel. We will take, I've told you the basically the ray diagram formation method, how to draw it. First ray would always be parallel to principal axis, and it is, if since it is parallel, so it will pass through the focus. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what we will do is
Yes,
that
sir.
in the second ray, if I take a ray which is basically striking the pole, so if it is striking the pole, it will reflect back with the same angle due to the law of reflection, everyone. Yes or no? Bolo.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So it will reflect back with the same angle into the medium. So that's why it would be like this. देखो. Okay. So since it is basically forming at the, so as you can see, this is the point. Just a second. थोड़ा सा इसको. Okay. Since you can see this thing, this is the point of intersection over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this point of intersection is nothing but your image formation.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So it would be your image. इसको white से ही draw कर देता हूँ. ठीक है. So it is your image formation of the object when it is beyond C, and the image formed would be between the focus and the center of curvature. As you can see, the height of the image is smaller than the actual object. Yes or no? With the dimension itself, you can see this thing, everyone. Is it yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's why the image formed is diminished. So since, is it virtual or erect? Bolo? Is it virtual or erect? Is it virtual erect or real inverted?
Sir,
It would
really
It is real
inverted.
inverted.
real and inverted. So
Real
it would be
inverted.
real and inverted, and the size would be diminished when the object is beyond C. Okay, everyone, you have to remember this thing. You should be aware of this thing, how to draw the ray diagram, as well as the where the position of the image would be if the object is placed at any specific position.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
Good. Now, next case. So next case is, just a second, let me raise this thing. Okay? So next case is the object is now shifted towards the next position, that is at C. At C means at the center of curvature of the mirror. Bolo yes or no, बच्चों, clear?
Yes.
ठीक है?
Yeah.
If it is there, so the first ray would be parallel, and where it will pass through it. First ray would be parallel to principal axis. So what will be the position at which it will pass through?
Through the focal wavelength.
Through the focus. Very good. So it will pass through the focus. ठीक है? Clear all of you? इसको थोड़ा सा
Yes.
मैं पीछे शिफ्ट कर देता हूँ. So this is the point, focus. Okay. And the second ray will pass through the pole. Okay. So it will reflect back with the same angle, everyone. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it will reflect back with the same angle. So as you can see, once they are forming, so once they are intersecting, the image formed would be at the center of curvature itself. So when the object is placed at center of curvature, then the image formed would be also at the center of curvature. ठीक है, इसको जरा मैं रुक जाओ, arrow sign की जगह मैं normal line ले लेता हूँ, then it will basically clear to you. ठीक है, यहाँ पे now you can see this thing, the image is formed at the C itself, yes or no? So the image would be
Yes.
here, just a second. And the size of the image would be as same as that of object. When the object is placed at center of curvature, the image formed would be same size and real and inverted. Below clear?
Yes.
Any doubt so
Yeah,
far
sir.
to anyone?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
This is the point of, okay, sorry. This is the point of image. Okay. So it would be real and inverted and is that of same size. Okay. Next case. Next case is when the object, now the object was at center of curvature. Now the object will come into the, basically in between the center of curvature and the focus. See this thing, the object is now placed at the focus and the center of curvature. Okay. Just a second. I'm trying to draw as symmetrical as possible. The reason is that, everyone, so when you have to draw it on your own in the exam, it should be symmetrical with the help of the scale or the ruler. Okay, the figure should be symmetrical. Then you are going to get the right position of the images. Okay, so that is the reason. That's why I'm representing it as symmetrical as possible. Okay, so first ray will always be parallel. Okay, it's not like it. Okay, don't confuse between. So this is a method. Methods can be of multiple types. Okay, I'm giving you the simplest method that can exist. Okay, so don't get, so this is the simplest method. Some methods are also there in which 3 rays are taken. So there is no need for the 3 rays. Actually, you can also draw the ray diagram with the 2 rays and it is acceptable. Don't get confused. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so
Yeah.
it is acceptable, and because I've also completed my 12th as well as 10th, and I've used the same method to write my answer if there is a ray diagram. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah.
Okay, so don't get worried about the method that like if somebody is teaching you 3 line ray diagram, so it would be, it would give you more marks. No, the ray diagram should be correctly depicted irrespective of the number of rays. At least 2 rays are required, and apart from it, any number of rays can be taken, but 2 rays are minimum to show the ray diagram, because without 2 rays there is nothing possible. Like ultimately you need 2 rays to form an image. So that's why
Yeah.
it is, we are taking 2 rays. Okay, so the first ray
Yeah,
is
sure.
parallel to principal axis and it will pass through the focus. Okay, just leave the thing principal axis and it is passing through the focus. Okay,
Yes.
good. Next is the first and the second ray will basically reflect back from the pole of the mirror. Okay, so as you can see, so it is going to be like this. Just a second, इसको erase कर देता हूँ. Okay, so as you can see, when the object is between the pole, between the center of curvature and the focus, the image is going to form beyond the center of curvature. See, and once the image, okay, so this is the image. So when you draw the line to show the image, ठीक है। See, so as you can see, the size of the image is greater than the object. Yes or no, everyone? Yes or no? So when the okay, so in these
Yes.
when the object is between the center of curvature and the focus,
Yes,
so
sir.
there would be okay, so there would be what it is, so the image would be enlarged and magnified. Bolo clear ho everyone?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so as you can see.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Next one is, so this one is basically simple. So when the object is at focus, the first will pass through the will be parallel to the principal axis and it will pass through the focus, right? And second ray will also reflect back with the same angle. And hence these two reflected rays will be parallel to each other. So since the light rays are parallel to each other, so we know this property that light rays, the parallel light rays meet at infinity. Do you remember this thing, Macho? Do you remember this thing? That
Sir, I
parallel
repeat.
light rays meet at infinity. 9 standard mathematics lines and angles chapter.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is the
Yes.
property. Okay. Okay, so that's why we assume this thing that the light rays are gonna meet at infinity. Then the image formed would be at infinity, real and inverted and highly enlarged. This case is
Yeah.
used in the telescope. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Since we need to see the objects placed at infinity, that is your solar system. So that's why we use telescope at this the focal, basically the eye lens is placed at the focal length. So that's why it will give you an enlarged image. So that's why we can see the planets through the lens. Okay, so that's why I'm not drawing that. This
Yes.
is very simple. Just take the two rays and both reflected rays will be parallel. First ray will pass through the focus. Second ray will pass through the will strike the pole and it will reflect back with the same angle. Okay. So in
Yeah.
all the cases, the light rays I'm taking, देखो, you can also take the light rays through the center of curvature. But this method will take you a lot of bigger diagram. So this diagram is more concise as compared to C1. If you see this thing, uh, just a second. If you just see this thing pass through the light ray. So so this one is much more difficult to draw as compared to this one, because in this you are required to draw a very big figure. So then you would be able to draw it properly.
Yeah.
Okay? Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So it's better to take the second ray through the pole instead of this center of curvature. Okay?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Some teacher will tell you that you can also take the C. Yes, it is possible, but that in that case you need to draw a very big diagram. So obviously you don't have that much space in the board exams to draw such kind of diagram. You need to write the answers, different answers as well. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm asking. Okay?
Okay,
So
sir.
that's why it's better to draw this one. Okay? As you can see, these diagrams are very, very concise and clear. You have to draw the
Yeah.
diagrams with the same method. Ultimately, you are going to lose your marks if you do not so.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now the last case, this is an important case of the concave mirror. Okay. In that case, the image is formed, the object is placed between focal length and the pole of the mirror. Focal length, just a second. See this thing? This is focal length, focus and the pole of mirror over here. Yes or no, everyone? So the first ray would be parallel
Yes.
and pass through the focus. Okay. It will pass through the focus like this. Okay. Second ray,
Yeah, sir.
it will strike the pole and it will reflect back with the same angle. So everyone, as you can see, these two light rays are diverging. Okay? So they are not, if you extend this thing, they are not going to meet. If you extend this thing, are they going to meet?
No.
They are going more away from each other like this. See this thing? They are going more away from each other. Na? So that
Yes, sir.
means they are not going to meet at all. So that's why we have to assume one thing, that the light rays are basically emerging from a common point. So that's why I'm extending this light ray in the backward direction just to check whether uh, they are originating from a common point or not. Okay, just to check it. So the second ray would be like this. Just a second. Okay. So you can see this thing, yeah, they are basically intersecting if we extend them in the backward direction. So such is the image would be, just a second. So when the intersection point is your image formation point, yes or no, everyone? So as we can see, the image formed by the concave mirror would be virtual and direct. So this is the only case in which the image formed by the concave mirror is virtual and direct. Is that clear to all of you? Please do let me know, Bacho.
Yes.
Any doubts so far to anyone?
No, sir.
Sure. So this is the only case in which the image formed by the concave mirror is virtual and erect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. So please have you basically drawn this diagram or you are just noting it down? Let me know. So what I will do, देखो सुनो बच्चों सुनो. What I will do is that I'll share the notes through the PDF. I think you might have got it as well. Have you received this note? You have these notes? Bolo? Do you have these notes, बच्चों? Man and Riaz, please check and let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, so you can copy it in your notebook.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for the practice. And if you need any help, you can watch out the recording. And if still you have doubt, I'm there for you. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Good. That's good. Now let's talk. So these are the 6 cases for the concave mirror. Now let's talk about the convex mirror case. Okay. So
Yeah.
only 2 cases are there for the convex mirror. So what are those 2 cases? So the first case is when the object is at infinity. Here is it. Sorry. When the object is at infinity, the light rays coming would be parallel to the principal axis. Yes or no, everyone? Bolo?
Yes, sir.
Light rays would be parallel. So
Yeah, sir.
instead, so this convex mirror, will diverge the rays. It will not converge it. It will basically make the light spread out. So these light rays are not gonna meet. So that's why what we do is that we extend them in the backward direction. The point at which they are gonna intersect is called focus of the convex mirror. Did you get my words, everyone?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the only case. And the image formed by the convex mirror would always be virtual and erect and highly diminished in this case. And the next case would be, so now I'm telling you the next case. Now, just a second. If you do one, now the second case is, so now you have to place the object between the infinity and pole. Wherever you place your objects, wherever you place the object, so it's gonna see the first ray would be parallel to principal axis and it will basically reflect. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Second ray will reflect back from the pole with the same angle. See this. Are these rays gonna meet at all?
No, sir.
Are these rays no, no? So the reason in that case, I'm going to extend them in the backward direction. So for that, okay. So I'm going to draw this ray diagram in the backward direction. See this thing.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So And this light ray, which is here, will pass through like this, focus. Okay. So this is the point of intersection of the reflected light rays. ठीक है everyone? So the image formed would be, इसमें blue color ले लेता हूँ मैं because white पे white नहीं दिखेगा. So the image formed would be over here. Please do let me know everyone, is that clear to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far to anyone? Please do let me know.
No, sir.
Okay, so these are the only 6 cases which you have in the spherical mirrors. Is that clear to all of you? Please do let me know, macho. Any doubts so far to
No
anyone?
doubt, sir. It's clear.
Just
No
a
doubts.
second, everyone. Just a second. Just a second. Let me share the screen again. Is my screen visible to all of you, macho?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Just a second. Okay. So these are the applications of the convex mirror. Do you remember these applications, everyone?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, so these are the 2 applications of the convex mirror. ठीक है, अच्छा जल्दी से इसको 2-3 क्वेश्चन है ये, इसको कर लेते हैं. आंसर तो देख लिया होगा, but let me know the answer in the chat for these 5-6 questions. After this class, you will be having the assessment based on the image formation by the spherical mirrors. Is that clear to all of you, बच्चों?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Please answer me in the chat. ये आंसर पूछो।
So 1 minute, sir.
ठीक है। ठीक है मान। रियाज आंसर।
Oh, wait, sir. Wait.
आंसर रियाज। ठीक है। देखो, the image formed by the spherical mirror is virtual. The mirror would be, देखो, form उसने कहा है कि the image is formed virtual. So both concave and convex mirror can produce virtual images. ठीक है. So please verify answer. ठीक है. Whatever the position of the object is, the image formed by the mirror would be virtual and erect and smaller than the object. So that is only and only convex mirror, because in plane mirror the image formed is same size. In concave mirror it is larger, but only convex mirror is there which forms the smaller image virtual and erect. Okay, so it would be C. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next is the mirror used by the dentist is concave mirror. I've told you in the applications. Next is if the image formed by the mirror is virtual, the mirror could be, देखो, concave and convex, obviously it could be concave. If the image formed is all, it always virtual, so it would be convex and plane, because convex and plane always forms virtual images. Clear? The question didn't say anything about the size, so that's why both are satisfying the condition. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Next is a concave mirror cannot be used as a concave mirror cannot be used as a rear view mirror, because the field view of this concave mirror is very small. Next is a boy is standing in front of a closed mirror, close to a spherical mirror. He finds the image of his head bigger than the normal. The middle part of the body is same and its legs are smaller. So the smaller would be, देखो, the image would be virtual. That's why he's able to see himself. It means that the upper body would be concave, because the image formed by the concave mirror is larger in nature, virtual image, right? Middle part is of the same size. That means the image formed by the plane mirror will always be in the same size. So concave, plane, the only left mirror is convex, because it is forming smaller image than the normal. So concave, plane and convex. So this is the order. Please verify who got all the right answers.
So I got 2 mistakes.
You got 2 mistakes. In which of the following?
The last and the second last.
Last and the second last. Okay. Chalo, Riyaz, what about you? How many answers do you get correct?
So I got 3 wrong, sir.
अच्छा 3. चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Is this clear to all of you
Yes.
now? Now
Yeah.
let's
Yes, sir.
discuss the next thing. That is we call mirror formula. So what is mirror formula basically? So it is the relationship between the focal length, object distance and the image distance of a mirror that we use to find out the respective quantities. So small f is focal length, u is object distance, v is image distance. Now, how do we use these u and v? See this thing. This is called sign convention. So the pole is the point from which we observe the distances. It's like origin for the mirrors. Okay? Okay, pole is the origin. So either if we go in the right hand side, that is the direction of light. So the image, the distance would be positive. Now, but if we go in the left hand side, right? If we are going in the left hand side, we are going opposite to direction of light. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then the distance would be negative. So that's why when our object distance will always be negative, okay, because it is always placed in front of the mirror. So in front of the mirror means we are always going in the left hand side. That means it would be negative. Clear, Iman? Sorry, Riyaz?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and if the body is upright, it means that it is above the principal axis, the distance would be positive. But if the body is inverted, then the distance would be negative. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So now I've told you the linear magnification in the mirror form, in the plane mirror, that is the ratio of object distance, oh sorry, image distance to the object distance, okay, or image height to the object height. So, but in this, for the mirror, there is a negative sign in the magnification. M is equals to minus V by U and is equals to H dash by H. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And you have to use the proper sign convention. It means that if the v is in negative, you have to substitute the value of v in negative as well as u as well as h or as well as h dash. Okay? So
Yes.
so apart from these signs, you have to use other signs in which the objects basically quantities are written. So, okay, now let's talk about positive magnification means the image is virtual and direct. Negative magnification means the image is real and
Real and mirror.
inverted. Yeah. If magnification is less than 1, it would be diminished. Magnification is equals to 0, it would be same size of the object. And if the image is enlarged, the magnification would be greater than 1. Is that clear, Riaz?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let's do a question based on that. Okay. Iman, are you there? Iman?
Yeah, so I'm there.
ठीक है क्या वो नेटवर्क इशू है
Yeah, so I don't know why. Like
अच्छा
it's
चलो
lagging a lot.
चलो ठीक है कोई बात नहीं नाउ लेट्स सी ठीक है so find the size and nature of the position formed when the object is size 1 centimeter is placed at a distance of 15 centimeter from the mirror. It means that object is placed from the mirror at a distance of 15 centimeter. The object distance would be minus 15 because object distance will always be negative because we go in the left hand side of the pole. Yes or no? Focal
Yeah, sir.
length of the concave mirror would be negative 10 because I've told you the focal length of concave lens mirror is negative. Next
Yes.
is height of the object is given to you, that is 1
1.
centimeter. Okay. Now let's talk about the position of the image. Okay, that is 1 by Vf is equals to 1 by V.
Yeah.
1 by U. Now substitute the values over here, minus 1 by 10 is equals to 1 by V is we need to find. Okay. Negative of 1 by 15. Is that clear? So now everyone, I need the value
Yeah,
of
sir.
1 by V. So I will shift 1 by 15 on the left hand side. So it would become minus, oh sorry, 1 by 15 will become in positive, negative 1 by 10. Clear? So now
Yeah.
just cross multiply them. So if you cross multiply them, everyone, you will get 15 into 10, right? 10 into 1 is 10 minus 15 into 1 is 15. That is minus 5, 15 into 10. This will cancel this 2 times. The value is coming out to be minus 1 by 30. It means that the value of 1 by v is minus 1 by 30. It means that if you take the reciprocal of it, it would be minus 30
Minus 30.
centimeter. Please do let me know, everyone, is that clear to you or not? It means that the image is
Yeah.
formed on the same side. If the image is formed on the same side by the concave mirror, it means that it is real and inverted images. There is only one case in which the image formed would be virtually red, that is behind the mirror. That is when the object is between focus and pole. Is
Yeah.
that clear, Bachon?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Next thing that we need to find is basically the nature of the image as well as the height of the image as well. Okay. So how do we identify? See this thing. If the image is formed at is in front of the mirror, then the image formed is real and inverted. Okay. So you will write it the nature nature formed
Yes.
real and inverted. Okay. Clear all of you? Now the question is asking to calculate the size of the image. How do we calculate the size of the image? Using the magnification formula. Okay, because there is a relationship between the height of the object as well as the image object as this and this object distance. Okay, v by u is equals to h dash by h. Do you get my point, everyone? Now you can see this thing, both the ratios are equal, so I am going to substitute the value, that is negative 30 wait a second, everyone. Negative 30 by u is minus 15 is equals to h dash is we need to find h is 1 centimeter. As you can see, the object will always be above the principal axis, so that's why I have taken as positive 1. Okay, this negative will cancel this negative, and this negative 32 will be cancelled by 15 as negative 2. Okay,
Yeah.
so h dash is coming out to be negative 2 centimeter. As you can see, everyone, that the image formed by the concave mirror is enlarged because the object height is 1 centimeter and the image height is 2 centimeter. Don't assume the negative sign. It is only telling that it is whether it is above principal axis or below principal axis. The magnitude of h dash is 2.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, so it will be more. Okay, now you will write this thing, the image formed by the or magnified. You can use any of the word. Please do let me know, everyone, is that clear to you or not?
Yeah, sir.
Do you have any
Yes, sir.
doubt so far to anyone, बच्चों? ठीक है? So that's how we do this thing. Okay. Try to solve this question. Only you have to find the image distance. Any answer? देखो, the answer would be infinity. Because see this thing, answer would be infinity. Why? The object
Yes, sir.
position is 20 centimeters.